There aren't many days that can stop an entire country in its tracks, but today, unfortunately, was one of those. Coronavirus has had an effect all across the globe, and now it has led to the suspension of all MHSAA postseason tournaments.
I think it puts things in perspective, in terms of what matters, what's important. I think basketball's a big deal to myself. Certainly, basketball's a really big deal to the kids that we get to coach, but it's a public health crisis.
No one really knows what's going on. We know that we're going to be in an indefinite suspension of play. We can still practice.
Coach Souls and the Forest Hills Northern Huskies opted to have a team dinner tonight instead of practice, but over at Grand Rapids Catholic Central, TJ Meerman's group hit the floor, not knowing when or if they'll play again.
We don't know. We don't know if next week Wednesday we could possibly play, or Friday, or 2 weeks from now, or not at all. So until we hear more from the MHSAA, we're just going to proceed as usual.
Also tonight, girls basketball teams all across the state were expecting to take the floor for the regional finals, including East Grand Rapids and Hudsonville, a matchup between two of the best teams in the entire state.
I'm trying to stay optimistic because they haven't canceled the tournament up to this point, and so we're hopeful that they let us play.
And seniors on these teams may have played their final game without even realizing it, and that's what hurts these coaches the most.
Most teams, it comes with a loss in the state tournament, and all of a sudden there's tears, and you go from there. And last night was a little different. You come off a victory, and you're like, all right, it's time to prep and get ready for one more practice.
For a few of them, it's not their last game, but it could have been their last game as a unit, which is a sad thing. I'm not ready for the season to end with our guys.
Everyone is hoping the tournaments will continue at some point, but only time will tell. Zach Herrick, Fox 17 News.